They're like, I think that the concept is, except for that there are some people that would.
I hope you don't use that.
Alright. Penn State's Division of Undergraduate Studies estimates 50% of students that go into college are undecided. And 75% of those people change their degrees. This statistic is astounding to me because when I left high school, I thought, I want to do something in technology and art. And I found Newmont. Now, a lot of high schoolers on the verge of graduating see high school as like an end to a means. Because when you're in high school, you see these classes, you're bored of them, you go through them, you're like, I'm just trying to get to college so I can start my career. But people aren't really educated in the careers that are out there. They really don't know everything. They have these ideas of what they might want, but nothing really that special. Like rock star, but that's what everyone wants to be when they're young. But I think that high school education needs to change. I feel like it needs to direct people in a way so they can decide their career and not waste time deciding it in college. Let me take you through the point of view of a student. I got to talk to someone from Louisiana State University, and he told me as he was going through high school, there were no classes that were dedicated to anything in college. This was a college preparatory school. The only thing that he was taught, that he used in college, was the general ed classes that don't actually help in the career he ended up picking. I said ended up because whenever he was about to decide, he was going to go undecided. But rather than go undecided, he asked his parents, what should I do? So he picked chemistry. He picked chemistry because his parents said he should pick chemistry, not because he wanted to go pick chemistry. So for 1 year, he was in the chemistry degree. When he was in that degree, he realized, I don't like these classes that I'm taking that are deriving to my major. Why am I taking these? So he started looking at other options. He decided later he wanted to do criminology. Criminology was something he was very interested in. But he found out later that it was not going to pass over the credits he had learned. So he wasted time and money. To quote him, because I did not know what I wanted to major originally, I ended up wasting time and money on classes I would not have taken if I had known what I wanted to do in the first place. So, why is our high school education system the way it is currently? Well, I talked to the Vice President Provost of Del Mar University. So, he told me the reason why high school is the way it is because it's built for the Industrial Revolution. We've had it this way for a long time, until the informative age, and even then we're tugging on. Because in the Industrial Revolution, most people went to go work on as factory workers. So you needed that power to memorize long amounts of information to do factory work. But now that we're in the information age, there's no reason to have memorization, we need customization. That's what this plan that I developed was for. I call it the Meta Majors Elective Program. It features 7 main areas where jobs are derived from: education, people, business, creative, numbers, and English and literature. When someone in high school wants to take one of these electives, which they are required to take 2, they decide, all right, I wish to take a creative. So how would this work? There would be units placed in, such as art, music, drama. They would go through and learn about the different types in each unit. So, say we start out with music. I would learn about what it takes to be a composer, the availability of the job, how long I would be spending in college, as well as I'd be learning where this job is available. Then I would go on to learn about a composer, but maybe more in the music industry, synthesizing. You would learn more on these topics, learn about these careers fluently, and you wouldn't have a general understanding of what you want. The reason why you're required to take 2, at least, is so that you have more open area. Say if I'm someone who I thought, I want to do music for a career. You go in to the creative area and you're like, all right, yeah, I definitely want to do music. I'm not a fan of art or drama. So, you decide, all right, I have to take a second one. Why not just do people? Then you learn about psychology, sociology, and you realize this stuff really interests you. And you want to make something in between. but you can go and you actually look at the jobs that are connecting in between the both of them. I feel like this would be a really good way in order to solve the problem in which people go undecided. In conclusion, college should be a place about learning what a student wants to do for a career. They learn what they want to do. They don't learn, oh, I'm going to do this. Wait, no, I'm going to do that. Wait, no, I pick this and I stick with it. They should be learning about the stuff that has to do with the career that they do want. So they should also have the information to choose a career in high school. Thank you.